Yo, what's up, y'all? In today's video, we're gonna talk about the armament haki that could perhaps be coming to Blox Fruits, maybe in update 19. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is because it's actually been like such a long time since they added a new version of haki in Blox Fruits, and the coming update 19 may be the perfect time for them to add another version of armament haki in Blox Fruits. And we're gonna talk about it in today's video. Maybe shed some light on how it could look like and how it could happen. Because just so you know, Blox Fruits, even though it's not exactly exactly based on One Piece, it's not 100% One Piece, and they can like add stuff that's not One Piece related, like Race V4. Like, there's no Race V4 in One Piece. They could still add a lot of the stuff that's in One Piece into the game, and a lot of the stuff that is in One Piece, or one of the best stuff that's in One Piece right now, especially in the latest chapters or episodes, is Advanced Armament Haki, and we're gonna talk about it in today's video. But before that, a word from our sponsors. So apparently some of y'all want some free Robux, and in today's video, our sponsors are going to be helping y'all get some Robux for free. Now, I know that you guys are pretty skeptical, but there's really nothing to lose. Go check out robuxworks.com, and if you don't get any Robux in robuxworks.com, our sponsor helps us do lots of giveaways. So yeah, let's get on with this video. And as you guys can see, like, by the way, guys, just want to say that the sponsors of today's video, or the sponsors that we are always showing in the video, they are what helps us. They are what help us do the giveaways. They pay me enough money to do giveaways for you guys always. Like, if you guys don't know, I always do the live streams for giveaways, and that's all thanks to the sponsors. So if you don't like the sponsors, just skip them. But they do help us out a lot. All right. So let's go talk about the armament haki that we got, the armament haki that we got here in Blox Fruits right now. So in Blox Fruits right now, we got different colors of haki. We've got tons of colors of haki. We've got like we got like red. We got many different colors of haki. Wait, where's the armament haki color specialist? It's not over here. But basically in here in Blox Fruits, there's tons of armament haki colors that we could have. Like, let's come over here and maybe check stuff out, like the aura editor. And also, you got stages, so you could get like stage 3, and you could get like the entire body covered. And you could also get like stage 4 to get the entire full body, which is, in my opinion, cool. It's pretty decent. Now, one of the things about it is that this haki right here is still version 1 haki, right? This haki right here is still version 1 haki, and it's still a haki, guys, that pretty much the base haki that Luffy learned from Rayleigh, and it's still not the more OP version of haki that Luffy later on learns in Wano, which we're gonna talk about in today's video. So this version of haki increases your damage and defense. Amethyst damage on this guy, and basically, so this is going to be without turn off haki. Yeah, there we go. So his haki is off. Turn it off. Right, so, oh god. Alright, turn it off. And so without haki, alright, he has a low gear fruit, so I might need to have haki on. So basically, low haki on. I hit him, 2320 damage. And turn haki on now. Turn haki on. Now with haki on, let's check how much damage he's gonna get. 1644. So as you guys can see, and turned off, not only do I get more damage with haki, it also gives you more defense. Now hit me without haki. So 1912, hit me with haki. 1912 without haki, and with haki 2240, as you guys can see again. Hit me with haki. So that's without haki, 1912. With haki. 1912. And with haki, it's gonna be around 2240 or 2242. So as you guys can see, with haki in the game right now. Right, y'all. So in the wiki. So as we check the wiki right now real quickly. Let's go read about Advanced or Armament Haki real quickly, or just a bit. So, Boshuki Haki is a form of Haki that allows the user to use their own spiritual energy to create an invisible armor in themselves, providing incredible offensive and defensive capabilities. And notably, this form of Haki can be used to injure Devil Fruit users that are otherwise immune to ordinary physical attacks, such as Logi users. So, we already know all about that stuff, and we also know about the people who currently are using Haki. So we have Monkey D. Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Trafalgar Law. Basically, almost every character. Like almost every character has in One Piece right now has Haki. And the usage of this is there is a degree of ambiguity around the nature of basic Busoshuko Haki usage. Hardening was not shown until after the time skip, and so prior to that, the coating of users' body parts and weapons was completely invisible. Since the time skip, however, nearly every usage of Busoshuko Haki has explicitly involved visible hardening, with most of the ambiguous cases being with characters who wear dark clothing or use darkened weapons, which make it difficult to tell in the black and white manga. Even characters who use invisible Busoshuko Haki before the time skip have been shown using visible hardening in the 2 years following. As of now, so we don't need to know all about that, but yeah, basically hardening, the red stuff right there that you can see, that's Haki. Alright, that's Haki. Hardening is the most basic application of Busoshuko Haki, which is what you guys are seeing in Blox Fruits right now. The user clads their desired body part with a coating which is mostly black but can also have shadings of a different color. So as you guys can see, that's why in Blox Fruits there are people with different colored armament haki. So imbuement, you could use it on swords. You could also use it on clothing like Doflamingo. You could also use it on devil fruits, as you guys can see with Do. And Busoshuko Hakis can also imbue their hardening into any object they touch, which is like a swords. And the advanced techniques, which are the stuff that we want to talk about right now, are the techniques like emission, which allows the user to basically hit any enemy that they have without them even touching the enemy that they have. So for example, you could see here Sentomaru hitting Luffy without even touching him. That is emission, as you guys can see right here. Now this could be implemented in Blox Fruits pretty easily, to be honest. Like maybe in Blox Fruits they can add like a move where if you press, let's say for example, maybe they're gonna add it like in the keybind as well, and it's gonna be called emission. And what's gonna happen is if you use this emission is you're gonna like throw a punch, and then that can hit an enemy, and when it hits an enemy it could do like 1000 damage and it has like 30-second cooldown. It's gonna be decent, and I hope they do add it, right? So user becomes capable of striking and harming people and objects without making physical contact with them. They also have something called internal destruction, as you guys can see right here, where Luffy hits the tree and then hits the tree, doesn't even make contact with the tree, and then the tree explodes on the outer side, which means he imbued the tree with his haki, and then it got released or exploded. Now this is pretty OP against people with like Katakuri, who has dragon, and they're pretty hard to beat. So a step above the technique of emitting Busoshuko Haki is that having it flow into a target's body and destroying it from the inside out, which is pretty OP. So let's say for example, what internal destruction could do is maybe, for example, as you guys already know in Blox Fruits right now, if you use Haki, you're gonna get you're gonna get more defense. So what if, for example, if you use internal destruction on your fists, that could bypass your Haki, so it could do like more damage. That's how, in my opinion, they could add all of these Hakis into Blox Fruits. Now when we go talk about these stuff, how are they possibly gonna add it here in Blox Fruits, where it's pretty simple. If you go back to C1, the trainer for normal armament haki is in C1, and he is he is Rayleigh. In my opinion, if they add Wano Island, which they could possibly add Wano Island, because if you guys know, they already added Chocolate Island, and the next island in One Piece after the Chocolate Island is Wano, and they still haven't added Wano Island. So if they add Wano Island, remember, Luffy learned the advanced version of Armament Haki in Wano. So he learned emission, and I think he also learned internal destruction in Wano. I think he didn't learn emission, but I think he learned internal destruction in Wano from the old guy. I forgot his name. But if they do add Wano Island, maybe in update 19, because it's probably, I think in update 19 they're maybe adding a new island, because they haven't added a new island related to One Piece lore in such a long time. They have the last island they added that's related to One Piece lore was like Chocolate Island, I think, the island where Big Mom is added in Blox Fruits. And I do think it's gonna be added once we get the Wano Island. They are probably almost definitely gonna add it when we get the Wano Island. And it's also possibly gonna be like another Race V4 quest, but who knows. That's gonna be guys for today's video. Peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.